So in terms of storylines that were going on, you were feuding with the DOA, Disciples of Apocalypse, and at that point, you were taking pisses on their
Yeah.
motorcycles, and you were all.
Wait, Ryan, where do you pee?
I mean, not there, my friend. I
Oh,
tried. I
okay.
tried to do it where it's supposed to be done,
Okay.
and when I'm finished, I put the
Hey,
toilet
different
seat down.
strokes for different folks.
There's going to be a lot of strokes and different things going on in some of those video clips too. But
Yes.
hey,
Yes,
that's
there
another
are.
Blue Chew ad for another time. All right. You're also going at it with the
Did
new
I
LOD.
answer a question that you asked, or
I don't think we were
wait?
just
I
getting
think I have a
into the
story
story.
about the
Peeing.
urination on the motorcycles.
Let's
So
talk.
this is at the time where I think it was still Titan Sports. Wait, I actually remember this. I think this is when they were. Okay, now you're just being mean. But so it was still Titan Sports, so they had Titan motorcycles, and everybody got like a new motorcycle. Taker and Vince and all. Everybody kind of this new motorcycle company came out. It was big, badass American motorcycle, and so they had them, of course. And me and Xbox said they gave us the little things to squeeze the yellow stuff out, and Xbox said, "I gotta pee," and I said, "Well, me too." He goes, "I'm gonna pee on him," and I said, "I'm gonna pee on him too," and he said, "Don't you back out." I said, "Don't you back out." I don't even know why. You know what I mean? Like that's the sophomoric stuff that kept us going and then the road didn't matter so much. We were having a good time and making each other laugh and being stupid and you know, but no harm, no foul. They put those bikes back on the truck. Somebody washed them the next week, and they washed a little Road Dogg and X-Pac urine off of them.
I mean, some DNA samples to save for later, maybe. I mean, we'll see
And
if
of
it comes
course,
back and haunts you.
of course, just to mess with Ronnie and Donnie Harris and stuff too, you know.
All right. And X-Pac joined the company after getting fired by WCW, and it had to make it personal for him. Did it become personal for you as well as this war started as the shots were fired?
Now, not me. Like, look, I totally understand why it was personal to Kiddo, and I imagine that some of the people were really dug in the upper echelon of the company. Like it was really competitive to them. But like I said before, for me personally, and all of those that were immediately around me, we were just doing what we could to be the best we could be. You know, to have fun and to do it the best we could be. And it's just so happens DX was kind of had some talent in it. You know, individual guys, and together we were strong as a faction. And man, we had a great time, and you were allowed to come along with us. And there were a bunch of other stars too. You know, I want to make sure we make that perfectly clear that in no way, shape, or form did I think DX did anything like that. I just think we were a part of the mix when it happened. You know.
Unforgiven, you defeat the new LOD, managed by Sonny in the news for some unfortunate reasons, but well, that's a tangent we don't have to get into. All right. You defeat the new LOD when Hawk hits you with the back suplex, but you get your shoulder up before the three, and Hawk doesn't. The show was mainly remembered because it was in Greensboro, and the rumor and innuendo was that Ric Flair might be in the front row due to his ongoing contract issues with WCW. What do you remember of that night?
So I don't remember Ric Flair was going to be there or not. I didn't remember that part. When I perused the notes, I was like, "Whoa, what? Flair was going to be there?"
There were talks of people jumping and then issues going on. This was the hotbed of wrestling where anything can happen, the unpredictability.
And to promote that is genius advertising, right? To promote that chaos could ensue, and it may not, but it could. So tune in. But yeah, I don't remember that part. But what was the? So we beat LOD. I got my shoulder up. They look. This was all. Remember how fast this all happened too. This all happened within 3 or 4 months, and all of a sudden we're the tag champs again, and and they're pushing us, and so it was a crazy ride from the get-go once it got started.
So let's keep that speed going. Wizard Bizak, and this huge angle takes place. Ratings are on.
Were you speaking Carney? I'm sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's just Snoop songs. Is how I know it. I don't know.
Ratings are on fire. Outlaws lose, though, to DOA in a non-title match when Skull and
Non-title.
8-Ball do a switch and get a win over you. Now, you're always
That's
wondering,
that twin magic, dog.
right there.
That's
Harold
where the Bella twins got it. That's where the Bellas got it from, was DOA.
Look at that. Dropping knowledge.
I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
you didn't know.
I have no idea if they got it from them.
You always do the job that's asked of you and you don't really think much beyond it. But did you think that that was counterproductive, that you're coming off of something so big, so hot, and then random non-title loss?
Well, but look, I also, like I said, been on the other side of the fence where it's not so easy to just keep everybody red hot. You got to prop some people up beside them so that they got somebody to wrestle. You know what I mean? So I totally get the thinking. It's debatable, like, as is every single decision ever made in professional wrestling. It's debatable because it's objective. You know what I mean? So I totally understand trying to prop them up so that we would have people to work with in the future. And that was the time of like a couple of different 4-man factions. You know what I mean? And so we were trying to prop people up along the way. And I right, wrong, or indifferent, you can debate that, but like I said, you can debate every single decision ever made because it's not a science.
Let's talk.
I don't even know what science is anymore, by the way. I wanted to throw that in there.
Let's talk 4-man factions, multiply it by 2.